Everybody, welcome back to the range. Today, this is another video of our series of testing the 22 Magnum ammo. If I haven't already said it, on the website there's a spreadsheet that you can see all of my data that I've compiled. So far I've only got stuff entered for 25 yards, but as I get longer distances I'll keep adding it. We're going to do the same parameters as all of the other tests. The only thing that's going to be different now, there's going to be two things that are different. First one is the type of ammo, and then the next one is the wind. Wind's a little bit different than it was with our Fiocchi test, but all of the other variables and constants are all the same. If you need a recap on what those are, because I'm not going to rehash them right now, go back and watch that Fiocchi video and you'll see what all of the testing parameters are. So today we are going to test out a jacketed hollow point 40 grain from Browning. This is their BPR performance rimfire. And then we're also going to be testing out the 30 grain Hornady VMAX. Put on the Facebook page if anybody had any that they wanted me to test, and somebody put the Hornadys, so here you go. Same three guns, the Savage, the Marlin, and the CZ. Still the 2-inch circles at 25 yards. Like I said, everything else is going to be the same. And let's get to it. All right, we're all loaded up with the Browning 40 grain. This is a jacketed hollow point, the Savage 93. Okay, we're all loaded up with the Browning 40 grain jacketed hollow points out of the Marlin. Now we are. All right, we're loaded up with the Browning 40 grain jacketed hollow points out of the CZ. Okay, we're all loaded up with the Hornady 30 grain VMAX out of the Savage 93. Those sound different. Okay, we're all loaded up with the Hornady VMAX, the 30 grains out of the Marlin. Okay, now we're all loaded up with the Hornady 30 grain VMAX out of the CZ. Okay, so here's the measurements. So the Browning did not do very well out of the Savage, but neither did the Hornady. But if you look at all the groupings, I mean, out of the CZ, the Hornady, I mean, this is every bullet touching. So while I am trying to aim at the exact same spot with the open sights, you know, I may need to go back and put a scope on that Savage. But I'd like to try this with other guns anyways and just keep adding to the videos. But either way, we're going to go with what we've got now. 1.25 inches left and right. Top to bottom was over 1.75 inches. So not a very good grouping out of the Savage. Now the Marlin, we had one little outlier here. I don't remember doing anything funny or weird. But it was exactly 1 inch horizontally and 0.625 on the vertical axis. So that's still, you know, anything under 1 inch at 25 yards is really good. So that would be acceptable as far as my parameters go. Now out of the CZ, it was even better. 625 top to bottom again, but we really tightened it up. We went from 1 inch to 0.875 on the horizontal axis. We already talked about the Hornady out of the Savage, but let's talk about the Hornady out of these. Try to zoom in and see if I can get you a better view. Out of the Marlin, I mean, you've got, you know, 0.625 left and right, but look at that, 0.375 inches top to bottom. That's amazing. Now over with the CZ, I mean, over here at the CZ, we did top to bottom was 1/2 inch, but we really tightened that left right up to 0.375. Honestly, I didn't think that the Hornadys would be as good as they are. But that's an amazing grouping. Can't wait to shoot them at farther range just to see how they do. Okay, so you know, really was surprised at how well the Hornady did. The Browning actually did pretty well. I bought the Browning. I didn't even know the Browning made 22 mag ammo. So when I saw it online when I was buying some of the others, I was like, wow, I'm going to try out the Browning. It's a little pricier than the other stuff. Online, it was 18 bucks a box. I've never seen it in a store, so I don't know what it would be, but things are always cheaper online. today's ammo price is $18 a box isn't really all that bad if it's going to be a good killing round, accurate killing round. And I think that if we had a scope on the Savage, we could tighten up those groups, because out of the other guns, they were very good groups. It's definitely a round that I would definitely take hunting. So let me know what you think in the comments. As always, like, subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, your uncles, cousins, brothers, roommates, dog, need them all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Like bushy tail down, son. Or squirrely mites. That's what it ought to be.